Kia ora mai whānau. Listen, we're still on our chiefs, of our area. And of course we had another famous ngai too, Chief Hookie, and his realm was in the Te Mahanga area, up to Parinui Tara, and of course around to the Makumako Valley and Rākau Whakatangitangi, all the way over to Rakai Pāka, but on the boundary, not of course encroaching in their land, and his name was Ihaka Makahue. Now this chief was known to have twin feathers, and he had twin feathers in his standing in his hair, and what I was told to, and his tohunga that was beside him was, of course, Hori Poi Poi, the eye. And now Hori Poi Poi, he was my tipuna karaua, of course, but Hori was like Ihaka Makahue. They were fed with a stick because of the tapu nature. They had very tapu men. Great warrior. He was a great warrior. He defended against attackers from all around, including the Tūhoe people. He was there for that battle, the Tūhoe, Raukawa and Tūwharetoa. So Ihaka Makahue went and repelled everybody from Mahanga, and he was a great caregiver for Mahanga or Ruakautuku. Of course, that area was known because of the tipuna taniwa that were there, Ruakautuku, or the twins. So because there were two, one in the shore, one on the land, they became known as the twins. So Ngā Mahanga ne. So that's how Mahanga got his name. But with Ihaka Makahue, he looked after that area for number of years, as I was told, especially from Nani Rapua Rārere, or Kara Rārere, and of course Uncle Paul Rārere and Nancy Wahati, and got a lot of knowledge of especially of him, and he was a very renowned man for all in Mahanga. He looked after all of them all the way to Paritu. That was his realm. And I think even, Kahungunu had preceded those fellows there, and Kahungunu had devastated the area because of the people that lived there at Mahanga. They were ngai too, but they were people who preferred to live in caves and up on the hillsides, and they had their kautas built there in caves. And of course, what Kahungunu did in his time, on one of his, as he was travelling down looking for all the wahine, of course, Kahungunu actually, they got wood together, timber, and they tied it in huge bundles, and they actually rolled them down, burning onto those people there, and thousands were killed, men, women, children, and that was the warring ways in those days. Clear it out and keep it for yourself. But the name I tapangia ki reira was Rākau Whakatangitangi. All the cries in the trees of the people that were there. And of course they were all knocked down the cliff there on Parinui Tara. And that was one of Kahungunu's doing on his forays. But as a war chief, I suppose that's what they do, to obtain land. And we're going to have a kōrero about Kahungunu because his name was quite special back in the day. And yeah, so we will. But actually, getting back to Ihaka Makahue and of course Hori Poi Poi, they were great in the deeds they did of the time as well. And their tikanga was very, very rife at the Mahanga area, in Mahanga area, all the way, so even down to Hori Poi Poi's son Peter, and Hori Poi Poi married Ripeka Mahanga, that was a descendant of Rawinia Tōrere, and the last man was the last chief on top of Momokai. But however, yeah, getting back to him, he, yes, Hori Poipoi looked after them as well but Ihaka Makahue, the two-feathered chief, rangatira from the Mahanga area. So, kia koutou katoa, o te Mahanga nā, my Rarere family, the Bell family, all those ones over there. You know, if I've forgotten, I'm sorry again. But you know who you are. And that chief was quite famous of his time too. Nō reira, tēnā koe.